This episode was brought to you by Rougarou. If you need jig heads, if you need weights, they have the best tungsten around. RougarouTackle.com is where you can find it. I fish with them. You should too.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Y'all think this game? Y'all think? Oh, I said it.
Yeah, you can't cuss in the first 60 seconds. We can bleep it out.
Restart.
No. We can bleep it out.
Okay.
That's
all right. Well, we good.
That's the glory of all this.
I told y'all when we went on video. Bow. I'm a luchador, cuz. Don't nobody know me. Nobody know me.
Matt does not want to show his face.
Don't nobody know me.
Now, what eventually is going to happen is his face is going to start to sweat, and he's going to say, "Screw it."
No, I'm going to pull it off in just a second. It's on the principle right here. It's principalities involved in this. God.
So you can't help. You're like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
Which song?
I can't talk unless you let me curse.
No, I said this him.
Nah, you said the S word too.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Who's like, Your Honor? Principalities involved in this shit. I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not going to argue.
Your Honor, I can't defend myself properly if I can't smoke and cuss.
Right? Right?
Hopefully you guys had a fantastic week. Hey, there's Matt's face. I figured you would have lasted longer than that.
Nah, man. It was all, I'm telling you, it was all about the principle.
And it was just the joke.
I ain't worried about it. What's up?
So you said you had a story for us that you couldn't wait to tell us about.
So I'm a bit of a podcast fiend. I was listening to this story earlier. Caught me completely off guard, right? So check this out. This lady lives in a neighborhood, right? Her neighbor is known for making croquettes. You know what croquettes are, right?
I know what a crochet is.
Okay.
Croquette. It's like a fried little meat patty.
Fried meat patty, right? Good, right.
How have I never heard of a croquette?
Like, man, I know old folks used to eat salmon croquettes.
Dude, my grandma made some bomb-ass salmon croquet patties.
About like a salmon patty, you know what I mean? Or,
Is it just like a nugget?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
kind of, yeah, something like that.
It's like a big old nugget.
So get this.
Let's just call them patties or nuggets.
It's a croquet.
It's old folks talk,
saying.
man.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
But this girl was known for, you know what I mean? She'd bring them to the neighbors. Everything was delicious, right?
Yeah.
So she comes to her next door neighbor one day. She's got her a platter with some salmon with some croquettes on it, right? And she's got a box. It's wrapped. Okay, looks like a gift. This lady's like, I haven't done anything for a gift. You know what I mean? So she says, here's some croquettes. I need a favor. Okay, what's up? This box is, I have some friends coming over and I would hate for them to find it. See, me and my boyfriend broke up and I bought this box full of rubber dicks right here.
I knew something weird was coming. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, so she brought the neighbor a box full of rubber dicks and says, hey, I bought these sex toys, right? And I wanted to use them with my boyfriend, but we broke up and I'm keeping it, hoping that we can get back together, right?
Okay.
Okay, fucking odd, weird, whatever. She goes, yeah, I'll do it. So she takes them, she puts them in the hall closet up on the top, thinks nothing about them for a couple of days. Then she, recalls them being there, and she's like, boy, I hope her friends are gone, and she'll come back over here and get this box of rubber dicks out of my closet because it's kind of weird.
I think it's funny the way you're emphasizing rubber dicks.
Well, why wouldn't I? I'm telling the story.
Rubber dicks.
Rubber dicks. So anyway,
Most people would say rubber dicks. Rubber dicks.
She thinks, you know what? It's not bothering anybody. She'll come by and get them. If it's weeks, months, whatever, I'll just throw them away. So one day, scent. She catches this scent in the house. Something starts stinking. Oh, she can't figure out what it is. When she tracks it down after a couple of days, she figures out it's coming from the closet. First of all, I'm going straight for the rubber dicks. You gave me some stanky rubber dicks, and no.
You would think.
All right. Well, she starts at the bottom, picks up, maybe I got some shoes in here that are starting to smell or something like that. She makes it to the top of the closet. Sure enough, the smell's coming from the box. She's like, well, I don't want to embarrass my neighbor, but this is horrendous. So she tears the paper off the box, opens the box. Inside the box, there's something wrapped in tinfoil. Weird. Weird. She peels the tinfoil off, screams like hell, runs out the house, calls the law. The boyfriend that they was going to use the rubber dicks with, it was his head in the box.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, wait, which head?
This one. This one. Apparently, right after they broke up, right? Dude was missing. That's why he was missing. And some people are skeptical that maybe the croquette she was making,
Oh,
that's
no.
where it came from.
Wait, so this is a real story?
This is a real story, my boy.
I thought you read this off of Reddit or something.
No, sir. No, sir. Was listening to a podcast. It's a real story.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I have questions. First of all, why is one rubber dick not enough?
Especially if it's big as that
Variety.
motherfucker we seen cross town that day. You know which one I'm talking about.
And
Yeah,
variety is the spice of life.
Like sometimes you want a big ass rubber dick, and then sometimes you want a little bitty chode rubber dick.
I don't. You know it's fun making chodes out of fucking Play-Doh and putting them in people's ears. That's fun.
All right, so hear me out. All right, as a guy, I know what I like. Right? Surely women have a preference.
All right, here's the thing about that, okay? You could make that some bitch adjustable in length, right, and girth. Tie it to a 350 Chevrolet and it still wouldn't be enough. I'm talking about 350 with a full boat main.
But I'm thinking whenever women are trying to figure out what kind of dildo they want, I'm thinking it's kind of like the Three Bears. This porridge is too hot. This cock is entirely too large.
Don't say warm porridge because Trey's going to come running in here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I
What size rubber dick do you like, Jordan?
yes.
Yeah.
All of the above.
That some bitch is not picky.
Yeah,
Long as she can strap it on and pour the coals to him, he don't care.
And how do you fit rubber dicks and a human head?
Wasn't no rubber dicks in the box. It's just a
Oh, it
human
was
head.
just the head.
Yeah.
Oh, so she didn't even have a lot of rubber dicks.
No, sir. She killed the boyfriend. She wasn't worried about using no rubber dicks with him. He broke up with her. She killed him, chopped him up in little bitty pieces. The only thing they ever found was the head.
How good was this dude's dick, man?
All right, motherfucker must have been something.
Bro.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, my boy. If he done something that made her mad, she wasn't worried about having sex with him no more, obviously.
Was her name by any chance? They got to bleep that out.
You don't have to.
No, we do.
No,
Trust
you don't.
me.
Tag the motherfucker.
There's a cease and desist order involved. I can't say that.
Make sure we
Yeah. Definitely gonna have to bleep that one out. But yeah, so Jordan, you had something that you wanted to do last week, but we didn't get to it. You said it was because I thought Matt's story was a Reddit post, but apparently it wasn't. It's a real.
It's a real story. Really happened.
That's insane.
Okay. Yeah, that was a
Transition. Hang on, I gotta get the thing ready. Where's
great
that?
transition.
Shut up.
Garage.
Where's it at?
One eternity later.
Jeez.
I don't have it in. It's not here. Oh, there it is. 12 hours later.
Took long enough.
So, we do a lot of Am I the Assholes?
That's right.
Well, at least we used to. But this was on r/confessions. Okay.
Oh, I love those.
Okay, you
Bro,
ready?
Hey, hold up? Can I stop real quick? I just want to throw something out there. It's some fucking strange individuals on Reddit.
Yeah, especially from what I'm about to read you.
Is this anything sexual?
You know who you are.
Yes, it is.
Then I know exactly how weird it's going to be because I've read
Okay.
some of those posts before.
Under the age of 18, don't listen to this story.
Well, that's a common thing on our opener. Just say it, bro.
I'm trying. Okay.
You want me to read the motherfucker?
I'll
I'll read
read
no more. What,
I'll read it,
bro?
bro.
Okay, here we
I
go.
don't care.
Shut up.
Shit.
I let my husband piss inside my ass.
Normal thing.
My husband, male, 31, and I, female, 28,
I figured he was male too.
were discussing kinks one day when he mentioned that he wanted to pee in me. It caught me off guard at first, as I had never even thought about doing that sort of sex act before.
You get bored later, you can pee in my butt.
However, as soon as he said it, I knew that I wanted to try it. We have now done it several times, and I love every second of it. He pushes his cock into my butt and lets out all of his piss. When he is finished, I insert a butt plug in and let him
Don't tell me
watch.
she carries around that shit.
And let him watch as I crawl on all fours to the bathroom. I then aim my ass towards the shower and let the plug loose ejaculating his piss in steady short bursts. I truly enjoy the feeling of being filled by his warm pee. Some may call me a human urinal, but I like to think of myself as a woman who can fulfill my man's needs.
Hey, Worm. There's shit on the outside of the urinus.
Outside the urinus.
Like, if this is true, which probably like,
Dude, that's tame compared to some of the shit that I've heard.
I know, but I don't know. It's the verbiage.
I'm gonna fuck with you. I had one visual the whole time: machine gun butthole.
I gotta say though,
Little pea shooter.
I do know a guy, and it's not me. It's not me. He drove all the way to Jackson, Mississippi to hook up with this girl that he met on the internet, right? So I'm not going to say his name, even though I probably should, because it would embarrass the hell out of him.
Worm.
No, it's not me. It's not me. And he shows up. She looks exactly like she does on her. I think this was back in the MySpace days. Looks exactly like she does on her MySpace.
So she had like the straightened hair and the emo.
No. From what he told me, she was gorgeous, like just drop dead gorgeous.
Okay.
I hate where this story's going.
So they start.
This means that he went through with it because she was good looking.
Anyway, so they get after it, and she looks up at him and says, "Pee on me." And he was like, "Dude, I was absolutely disgusted. Like, I just wanted to just walk out."
But instead, he
So,
peed on her.
after I pissed on her, dude, he said that he pulled out and pissed all over this girl and never talked to her again.
I mean,
she didn't care.
She
got
didn't
what she
even
wanted.
try to contact him.
She got what she wanted.
She got what she wanted.
I don't know, man. Okay, let's just say, Matt,
Yep.
say you're not married, right?
Nope, I'm married. Tell me.
Just say you're not.
I'm married.
For the sake of the goddamn story, will you tell? Okay. Anyway, let's say, Jordan, you meet a beautiful girl. Matt don't want to play my reindeer games. Maybe you do.
No,
I've already met a beautiful
Why
girl.
did we have to go with I'm not married? What if it was what?
I fucking hate you guys
All
sometimes.
right, Worm,
Okay, come on.
Say you're not married.
Okay, so let's say you meet a beautiful girl.
Okay.
She wants to hook up.
Okay.
You do. Right in the middle of it,
Uh-huh.
she says, "I want you to piss on me right now." After you piss on her, do you finish?
No, I'm finishing before I do the pissing.
What?
What if she said, "We're not going to continue unless you piss on me right now"? Would you finish?
Jordan's going straight back missionary, rubbing bellies together
Getting some piss friction going
all
on.
fucking night long, bud, till the sun comes up.
It's gonna smell like a homeless man's. Never mind. Anyway, would you finish?
Dirty Mike and the boys been in there.
So I have to do it before I can finish?
Yes.
Fuck. How hot we talking here?
I mean, pretty hot, dude. I mean, you drove all the way to Jackson, Mississippi for.
I drove all the way to Arkansas for a bitch that wasn't that damn good looking.
Oh my God.
Hard up.
That dude drove to Arkansas.
Was she your sister?
Hell no.
Third
What the
cousin.
fuck?
Yeah, dirt cousin.
Third cousin.
I might actually have a child up in Arkansas I don't even know about.
Why go down the street when you can go across the hall?
You know what I mean? Would you finish?
I don't think I could.
I don't
think I could.
I don't believe
Would you piss on someone to begin with?
Nah, no, I couldn't be. I don't think I could be brought to do that, and then especially like just springing it on them in the middle of it.
Yeah,
I know some people might like, oh, heat of the moment. Oh, sure, I just did it. I don't think I fucking could. Nah.
I'm kind of torn because first of all, I've got stage fright. Like I can't piss in front of anybody.
Tiny Elvis say that.
Yeah, I can't do it. But on the other hand, it's my piss. You know,
It's my piss.
I mean,
Okay, Bear Grylls.
sterile.
I'm just saying, man. I'd rather it be my piss than someone else's piss.
Right.
Am I wrong?
Right. Some big motherfucker jumps out the closet and pisses all over her.
No, I'm good with that.
She says, pee on me, and he jumps out of the closet and just goes to work.
You got it, baby. His name's Bill. He comes here on Thursdays.
That's all he's here for.
He just jumps out.
Everything was premeditated.
He just jumps out of the closet and starts pissing on people.
Good
you
Lord,
finish.
Bill.
I think I would, man.
So you'd pee on her and then finish.
Yeah, I mean, it's my pee, bro. I ain't gonna lay on top of her. I know that.
Oh, yes, you would.
No,
So you're gonna just start sliding together.
no, bro.
No, you
finna-
labeled it earlier. Piss friction. You're going for it.
I'm gonna flip her over. That way, the piss is going on the bed. It ain't going on me.
Well,
She's the only one's got piss on her in this whole situation.
piss the
No,
bed.
you're gonna get piss on you. In some way, there's gonna be piss on you,
How you know?
bruh. I mean, come on.
How you know?
It's gonna get
Because if you turned her over on you, you know what I mean? If you turned her over and then she decided just to rock back and sit on top of you and drip it all over you.
No,
wouldn't move.
I'm talking about doggy style, homie.
I know. But if she rocked back and shoved you down on the ground, bit you over backwards like the scorpion could.
Look, ain't a female out there about to do that to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You ever stolen anything?
yeah.
Why did you answer that so fast?
I just there
'Cause look
were
at the
situations.
Bruh, you talking about a goddamn juvenile delinquent. Of course he stole a bunch of shit. What was it? Say candy bar. Say candy bar. Say it. Say candy bar. What
Say
was
cupcake.
It wasn't
Say honey bun.
cupcakes.
Honey
bro.
bun.
it? He said it wasn't he wasn't a cupcake. Say candy bar, motherfucker.
Hold up. Let's try to guess what it was that Jordan stole.
Candy
Okay.
bar.
You still going with candy bar?
Candy
even though I
bar.
said it, all right. I'm gonna go some kind of electronic device.
No,
Who's closer?
you. I guess
What the fuck?
What did you steal?
cash.
So he could go buy a candy bar.
Actually, we spent it at Best Buy. But
It's funny because it's true.
Oh, he spent it on electronic devices.
Of course he
So
did.
just spent it.
so if you want to be like by proxy, I guess electronics.
That Warren was right. There's two things I don't like: stealing and crackheads. Unless you steal from a crackhead, then we all right.
I'm okay.
You steal something.
now.
I'm gonna tell you something though. You steal something from a crackhead and he sees you. You ain't outrunning a crackhead.
No.
No. You steal something from a hardworking motherfucker, you ain't gonna outrun me. I just don't like no fucking thief. To answer your question, no.
You might outrun the crackhead, but you ain't gonna outrun you. You can. I might not can outrun a crackhead, but I can outrun you. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna stay in the clutch and crown that some child.
No. Wasn't going that far. You ever stole anything?
Had the fucking two-step running. No, sir, I don't steal. Don't like it.
Well, besides hearts in my 20s.
Oh yeah, I bet you were a fucking
Fuck
thief.
yeah.
No, I don't believe I have, unless I like stole some candy or something whenever I was a kid, but I don't remember.
Porno mag from your daddy.
Yeah, I did do that.
Yep.
That happened.
Yeah. At least it
Dude,
was.
he had so fucking many though. Like he didn't miss that thing. And it wasn't nothing but goddamn articles in the first fucking place. I was so mad. Got all the way out there ready to fucking lay it down.
But I have not stolen anything since then. So
Well, that's good for you. Now
I don't
you're.
think-
I'm not proud. I'm not proud of it. I was,
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
stupid
but
ass, young.
now
kid.
you're a upstanding member of society instead of a fucking piece of shit thief.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
I know a guy that was trying to steal flat screens from Walmart.
How?
So his genius fucking plan that he came up with was he was going to set a rack of clothes on fire and then try to run out with 2 flat screens under his arms. What he didn't realize was he set it on fire and Walmart's clothes are so shitty
They wouldn't burn.
they wouldn't even fucking burn. He set them on fire and the fucking fire went out within like seconds. So he's just trying to run out with 2 TVs, everybody looking at him. Nobody noticing the fucking fire that's going on in the clothing department.
Solid fucking plan.
Yeah. Really
So-
worked out real well for him.
So I know a guy,
What a
right,
genius!
who went into a big box store at one point and golf clubs.
Okay.
He didn't steal. He just underpaid. Right when it came to the golf clubs, so you take the sticker off one, put it on the other one, go up to the front. They scan it. He gone out the door.
Yeah.
Which led to flat screen TVs.
Yeah.
used to they had a person on each end of Walmart that check your receipt when you go out the door.
Yeah. Hey, you check your receipt.
So he buy the TV and go out the west end, right? Fuck around, don't put the yellow mark on his shit. Bad news. He going straight to the back, grab another TV, put in a bucket, go out the other end, right?
Yeah.
Then he bring one of them back.
Okay.
Free TV.
Motherfucker like, hey, cuz, you want a TV? No, bro.
No, I don't need no
I
five-finger
don't.
discount.
You a fucking entrepreneur. I don't want none of your
Good on that.
entrepreneurship.
I'm good on that. Now I have had the urge to steal something just because it was shit that I couldn't afford as a kid, like video games and shit like that. What is going on? Now we're doing a podcast in here. Yeah. What is that noise?
Shut the fuck up.
It sounded like Jackson fucking nutting on the wall or something.
Can we make sure Jackson didn't nut on the wall?
He didn't. He was walking. I saw him go by. Well,
I'll
that don't mean he couldn't have been nutting on the wall, but.
As soon as you said nutting on the wall, Alexa stood
Look
up.
at Lex, a big ass head. Look what the goddamn. Somebody's got a head like a June
There's
crawfish.
a bunch of big
She don't,
foreheads over
she
there.
don't have dreams. She has movies.
That motherfucker. God damn.
Lord have mercy.
Is that where they putting the new drive-in theater? I
Yeah,
heard
right
about?
there on Alexa's head.
They're just gonna park her out in the end, shine a light on that motherfucker.
So there was a reason that I brought
Why
up
you
the
didn't
whole.
join in that fun, Jordan? That motherfucker got quiet, just propped up on his
Yep,
hand.
quiet as a mouse. Mm-hmm. So the reason that I brought up the whole stealing thing is there was a lot of stuff that's been stolen, but I guarantee you anything that you've ever thought about stealing does not come close to this. Police are searching for a Florida man, which should tell you everything,
Awesome.
who stuffed a $650 ferret into the front of his shorts and smuggled it out of a Petland store. The ferret heist, cops say, occurred Tuesday afternoon in Jacksonville. Security cameras captured the male suspect. What? Jacksonville. Yeah.
It's always Jacksonville.
Wild as a motherfucker in Jacksonville.
Security cameras captured the male suspect as he browsed the ferret section of the store and fondles the ferret for quite some time, according to a police report. The man then shoved the ferret into his shorts and departed Petland. As he left the business, the man, seen in a surveillance image, by the way, look at the mustache on this son of a bitch.
I don't know whether to fucking run or be like.
Wow.
Look like you got a goddamn ferret on his face.
I'm jealous.
Send me that picture. I'll put it up on
You
the
know,
video.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd say to him if I saw him in public?
What?
That's a pretty sweet dick broom you got there, boy.
Which, by the way, have you even mentioned to the audience this is our first time?
Oh
being
yeah.
on
By the
camera?
way, this is our first time doing a camera podcast. Eventually, we're going to do a little bit better, but we're just trying it with one camera now, just to kind of
Don't fucking beg for too much.
Yeah. Be happy
Do
with
what
what
we
you
can.
got. Be happy with what you got. So anyway, he held the crotch area of his shorts to support the ferret as he walks past all points of sale without paying. Recognizing that the suspect was fleeing with the ferret, the Petland manager gave chase, but was unable to get the license of the man's vehicle, which is described in the report as a white work van with multiple ladders across the top of it.
Imagine that.
At least he works.
Why fucking
No, he was
ferret?
in a work van, motherfucker.
I don't mean he works.
Yeah.
The ferret thief, investigators reported, has a unique long mustache, was wearing a blue Under Armour shirt and shorts with a Navy logo. While an automated facial recognition system failed to identify the suspect, the clear surveillance images will likely result in the apprehension of the ferret bandit.
Why a ferret?
I don't know.
Why wasn't the headline "Old boy smuggles ferret in breeches"?
I don't know. Maybe his kid wanted a ferret and he couldn't afford one. I don't really know, to be honest.
Why did Richard Gere stick a gerbil in his butthole, man? So shit just happens, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so I didn't. Whenever I was younger,
Hold
I
up.
didn't. Oh,
Did you
what?
stick a gerbil in your butthole?
No, it's nothing. Calm down.
No, I said it, didn't hold up.
No, I was thinking about pets and pets that we couldn't get.
I was about
Yeah,
to start
but-
rethinking our friendship.
So here's the thing, though. When I started talking about the gerbil in your butthole, that's when you went, so, all right.
Have I ever?
And then it was like, God damn, worm, what did, okay, pretty woman.
Okay, so I remember whenever I was like a really young kid, I did get in trouble, not for shoving a ferret up my ass, but
was it a Power Ranger?
no. My cousin apparently had just got a brand new puppy, and my parents always. Are y'all fucking done?
I thought the left leg of the White Ranger. You know what I mean? Oh, you can giggle, motherfucker. You know that shit's funny. What if I would have said it about Jordan? You'd be laughing like a motherfucker right now. Hey,
It was the Red Ranger, actually.
snap back to it. Okay. The pet.
Anyway,
2 hours
I
later.
remember my cousin or somebody had just got a new puppy, and I somehow got this puppy into the car with it because I was going to take it home. Apparently, my mom was telling me about this as I got older. She said you were straight up going to steal that puppy. You got in the car with it. It was in your jacket pocket. You was ready to go.
Oh, so you was hiding this motherfucker
Yeah.
too?
Yeah.
It wasn't even just a little bit of.
So I guess I can't say that I've never stole. I attempted to steal something, but I didn't get away with it.
Faye got that ass.
I don't think she was that mad. I usually remember every ass whooping I ever got, and I don't think I got an ass.
Well, it
whooping
was
for that.
probably the age he was. He probably didn't understand what it was. He was like,
I was
oh,
like
you know.
I was like 3 or 4.
Tell me this. How many ass whoopings you ever had in your life?
Oh my god! If I had to roundabout number from my mama, at least 100.
Really?
Probably, yeah. I wasn't that bad of a kid, but I got my ass whooped a lot.
2-3 times a year, you was getting your ass tore up.
More than that, probably.
I was getting my ass tore up like 10 times a month.
I honestly, most of the time it was my daddy.
Really?
Now I will say,
I figured your daddy only whooped your ass when you really, like, you know what I mean? Mama will reach down and grab something, knock the hell out you. But
usually mom will wait till dad got home. She just wait till your daddy gets home.
Oh.
that's the
Wait
fucking
till your daddy
worst,
get
man.
home.
I'm not waiting on shit. I'm going out the window. I just ran away. I'm a
I'll run
delinquent.
away for an hour, then realize I'm hungry and have to come back home.
Yeah. Then
Now-
I'm getting my ass whooped twice. Once for whatever I done, and then once for running away.
Now, don't get it twisted. Whenever my dad whipped me, it hurt a whole lot more. But when my mama whooped me, it hurt my feelings a lot more. Yeah. Because your mama ain't supposed to whoop your ass, but she tear that ass up, though.
They'll pick you on switch.
I didn't ever have to pick my switch.
No.
I done a lot of shit I probably should have got an ass whooping for. But I can remember this many times in my whole life when I got my ass whooped.
Once?
One time.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I would not expect that.
Yes, sir. I was in Big A Auto Parts, Winsboro, Louisiana,
Okay.
on the south side of
Winsboro.
town. That's between the Sit Go and Johnny's Lounge.
Okay.
And I wanted something out of the little old snack machine or whatever, probably a little quarter twist, get you a handful of M&Ms.
Yeah.
Well, my daddy said no.
You showed that ass, didn't
I
you?
showed my ass. Let me tell you something I did never do again, cuz. My daddy was building a 79 Ford F-150 at the time. He had built his own door panels out of wood.
Yeah.
And he bought these 2-piece leather straps, like yay long. Oh, some bitch about that wide, about a 1/4-inch thick. We got to the house.
Yeah.
He didn't say a word to me in that store. Didn't say a word to me on the way home either. I thought, oh, this bad.
I'm getting away with it.
When that, I knew it was bad. I knew it was bad. And when I got to the house, we got to my grandma's house, my daddy took me in the back and beat me. Oh, Lord, I wish I would have stole something. I would have got my ass.
He
whooped.
beat your ass like you stole something.
Motherfucker wore me out, son. And he said that was the only time I ever needed an ass whooping because he showed me then. I probably wasn't about 7 years old, 8 years old.
I find it hard to believe you only got your ass whooped once.
I took a show enough fucking ass whooping that day, buddy.
That was enough for him to get it right.
Now, my dad, so
Now, by my own standards, I probably deserved an ass whooping at least twice a week.
my dad, whenever I was little, he wouldn't whip me with a belt. But as I got older, oh, yeah. Now, he actually had a gun strap, like a strap that you put around a gun so you can put it around your shoulder. He had one of those that one of his asshole friends had made him like a piece like this long. And I swear to God, on everything I love, I don't know what happened to this thing. He said that I hit it, but I didn't. And it had written on it, Robbie's ass. I'm not joking you. His friend, who is an asshole,
Obviously.
I don't know if he's still alive or not, but had a gun strap that he custom fucking made it said Robbie's ass on it.
I like it. I like it.
I didn't like it at all.
I like that.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you're 10, 11 years old, your daddy walks in the house from work, sweating, tired, and the first fucking thing he says is drop them.
Drop them.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's child
Don't
abuse.
make it fucking weird, Jordan.
No, that's child abuse.
No,
Hell
it's
it
woke.
is.
It's like, damn, this is serious coming
Speaking
there.
of
Whoop your
child abuse,
fucking
y'all
ass
saw
for
that
real.
woman, that woman around here lately got in trouble. What she beat the kid with? I don't even remember. I think a fucking cell phone charger or something like that.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, she went to jail for it, grinning.
I got whooped by a race car track before.
You know what I got? I got inside sources that tell me you can discipline your kids. Everybody understand this? You can discipline your kids. You just can't leave bruises.
Yeah, you leave bruises.
You should have told my mom that.
You can beat the hell out of them, just don't leave no licks.
I don't think my parents ever left bruises.
I ain't never had a my
Mom.
daddy didn't even leave a bruise on me
My
that day.
ass was red.
My
He
mom
probably
left
could have beat me with a fucking
fucking-
soap and a sock. He was so mad.
I'd have fucking bruises and lashes across like my legs, ass, back.
Probably the closest thing I ever came to a bruise was my grandma. My grandma used to sit in a rocking chair, recliner.
Yeah,
She had Young and the Restless playing.
yeah, of
You
course.
Come in, badass kids trying to get away with something stupid. You know what I mean? Come in
Yeah.
and say something stupid. You get close. You ain't even remembering you said something stupid 10 minutes ago. She reached down in the side of that recliner, and whichever end of the fly swatter she had stuck in there, that's the end she was grabbing. So sometimes you got hit with the plastic, and sometimes you got hit with the metal. But that motherfucker would go right across the side of your head, cuz.
Now, my dad used to like I would be in a public place. Let's say we're at the Honey Hole or something. I guess it was a Honey Hole back then, or Walmart, the Walmart.
We're going down to
Kmart.
Walmart.
Going down to
And you know,
Kmart.
back then, even then, it was frowned upon to beat your kids in public. So what my dad would do is my dad had, I guess his fingers were double jointed. He could take this finger and put it over his thumb.
And would pop you on the fucking head.
Dude, he would thump me in the fucking head. So like that. Yeah, just like that. It gives me PTSD. Don't ever do that again.
Wear your ass out.
Dude, he would thump me one time and I couldn't remember my damn name for 5 minutes. Bro, he had the strongest hands. Like even in his old age, like his hands were so strong. And I remember he would thump me in public, dude, and people from way away would fucking hear it.
They hear that hollow ass thump on his
Dude.
forehead.
They'd hear the thump or they'd hear you holler.
No, I wouldn't. I didn't holler because I knew if I hollered, it was going to be even fucking worse.
No, he thumped the holler out of him.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm serious. Like I don't like. He would thump me, and it would immediately. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going now.
It's like, you
I
ain't
don't
going
want-
to the food court at
I don't-
Kmart now.
I don't want no shit from this store, sir. Absolutely fucking not.
Ain't no Kirkland's hot dog for
Hell
you.
no. No, sir.
I thump my kid, but I thump him right here in the fat back. Catch the motherfucker slipping. Bow, pop that ass.
And my mom. Now this wasn't necessarily me being bad, but I do remember my mom. I think she did it because she thought it was funny, but it wasn't funny for me. I'd go outside. It'd be December. It'd be a little cold, and I'd be outside playing. And I'd come in, and she would thump me in my fucking ear.
God damn.
She wouldn't do it like really, really hard. She would just kind of walk up and just.
You don't have to do it hard when your fucking ears are cold.
Yeah, she didn't do it to be mean. I guess she just thought it was funny.
My mom beat my ass with fucking belts, extension cords, coat hangers,
I
anything
had
she
a-
got her hands on.
I'm pretty sure I got my ass whooped by my grandmother with a Hot Wheels racetrack.
Wooden spoons, garden hose.
I still remember that because she asked me to pick it up. Me and my friend that was over there to ask me to pick it up, and I didn't do it.
Fuck you, Memo.
No, I didn't say all that.
he would not be sitting here
No,
today.
hell no.
He would be dead.
Yeah, literally, she would have shot me where I stood. But no, I remember her coming in that room. I told you to pick this racetrack up. She wore she didn't whoop my ass. She wore that leg out though.
It's funny because you think that like grandmas like that are gone, right?
Yeah,
Wrong.
yeah, absolutely.
I pull up to this house the other day to get some information because I was, you know what I mean? And this little old kid, bro, I'm trying to tell you right now, you could look at this little kid and tell he was fucking rotten.
Yeah.
His head was shaped funny. He had 6 silver teeth. You know what kind of kid I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did he have a buzz cut?
Yep.
Yep.
Blonde.
Blonde buzz cut with the silver. Yep.
So then his brother come running around the corner. Now, mind you, I'm in a rural town. They have no idea who I am. I start walking out toward where I'm trying to go, and Mama comes out the trailer to the side. She starts hollering at them two little boys. They kind of trying to ease over. They was hollering at me, "Hey, what you doing here?" You know what I mean? So
My daddy told me shoot anybody come over here.
I'm finna build a fire. What are you gonna do later? I swear to God, that's what he said to me. I'm gonna build a fire. What are you doing later? So I'm walking out across. He's kind of trying to ease his way along the little tree line and shit, right? Grandma comes out the house, and I don't remember what his name was, but she hollered at him, "I done told you about talking to strangers." And he said, "He ain't no stranger. He's with the phone company, Memo. He's a stranger, dadgummit."
Dagnabbit.
It was fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah, it's usually the kid with the silver teeth is always an asshole.
A little blonde-headed kid with a shaved head and 6'8", a mouth full of silver teeth. That's a badass little kid.
There's a
Somebody still got a little
Did he
point,
have a sleeveless shirt on?
little point in the top of his skull. No, he had both sleeves in his shirt. I'm surprised he had a shirt. He was barefoot.
Of
Okay,
course
yeah.
he was.
100%. I'll go and tell it. He was from Gino. That's the country, son.
Yeah, that's the real country.
I was out toward Nebo.
That's the thing.
That's a long fucking way from Gino.
Nebo.
I
was
was out that direction.
I ain't
was
never
out
even heard that.
Winfield.
It's a good thing Memo didn't shoot me for being on the property. I
Yeah.
didn't announce myself.
My ancestors have had this property for 479 years.
They ain't seen no outsiders in 50
they ain't had it
years.
that long. She was living in a trailer house over here to the side, and her daughter lived in this house. But
Okay.
Memo was on the property for one reason and one reason only.
Take care of them kids.
Make sure them fucking kids act right.
All right, transition. So we've been doing this thing for the last few weeks. The top 10 songs whenever
Yeah.
at a certain date, and of course we all differ in ages. So this is always fun. Who wants to? Do you want me to start it off?
I'm going to go ahead and start this off for one reason only.
Because ours isn't too far apart.
Nope, because I got the best year in the history of music. I did that on purpose today.
Oh, okay. Is that why?
1994.
Okay.
Not a better year for music. I'm going to start out with 3 songs that debuted the week of my birthday.
Which is?
My
which is-
birthday, September 13th.
Yeah.
So this was September 13, 1994.
All right.
3 songs that debuted, and it was Thuggish Ruggish Bone
Okay.
by Bone Thugs and Harmony.
All right. We're not against rap,
We're not against rappers.
but we are against those thugs.
Those
Thugs. Okay. Then Sukiyaki by 4 p.m. You had check it out later.
Okay. Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that
And
one.
the other one is Here Comes the Hot Stepper by Annie
Oh,
Kamosi.
yeah.
Okay.
Nah. Yep.
All right. So top 10. Number 10, this DJ.
Oh yeah,
Warren
Warren G. We were actually listening to that in the
Yeah.
studio the other day.
We were listening to that.
and I was like, I am absolutely appalled that people call Warren G a fucking one-hit wonder.
No, sir, son. He was
Yeah.
very far from it. Warren
Yeah.
G's a dog.
Yeah, agreed.
All right. Number 9. This is a pop chart.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And Warren G was on this. Number 9, All I Want to Do by Sheryl Crow.
Yeah,
That was a jam.
absolutely.
Number 8, Can You Feel the Love Tonight
Tonight,
by Elton John.
absolutely.
Number 7, we're going to slide, slippity slide,
slide.
and take a fantastic voyage with Coolio at number 7.
Great song.
Number 6, Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey
Oh
with
yeah,
Endless Love.
Endless Love. Oh yeah.
That was Little Luther. He wasn't good as Big Luther. Number 5, John Cougar Mellencamp, Wild Night.
Oh God, dude, something about John Mellencamp's always bugged the shit out of me.
Probably because his biggest hit talk about sucking on chili
Yeah,
dog.
sucking on chili dog.
It's time to taste the pre.
Have you heard the version where it's nothing but sucking on a chili dog?
Sucking on a chili dog.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Sucking
Sucking
on
on
a
a chili dog.
Number 4, When Can I See You by Babyface.
Oh, that's fucking great,
Bruh.
What a great song.
Number 3, I'm going to have to look this one up because I do not remember this song. But if it was number 3 and it was called Stroke You Up by Changing Faces, I really need to know what that is.
Changing Faces. That was an R&B group, if I ain't mistaken. That's got to be like a sex R&B song.
No, that's got to be.
100%.
Yeah.
Number 2, Say What You Will. It's a jam. Stay. Lisa Loeb and Nine Stories.
Dude, I had the biggest crush on Lisa Loeb back in the day.
Bruh, that song is a fucking jam. And number 1,
Something about dark hair and glasses.
the
dude.
reason I know that Changing Faces song is definitely a sex-oriented R&B song in 1994 because number 1 was Boys to Men when them boys said, I'll make love to you like you want me
So many
to.
big hits came from that album.
Bruh,
You got to think about it because End of the Road was on that album. On Bended Knee was on that album.
Yeah.
Dude, that was an insane album.
stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. The year 1994 was stupid for music. We can talk about that for years if we
Now,
wanted to.
1995 wasn't that bad.
95 was off the chain.
So this is July 25th, 1995. This is the year that I turned 10, or the day that I turned 10. Number 10, one of the best harmonica players in the game.
You talking about Blues Traveler. Give me
Blues
some-
Traveler.
John Popper and Blues Traveler with Runaround.
Oh, Runaround.
Fantastic song.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Absolutely.
love watching him on stage.
The hook, I think the hook was the second single off that album. Number 9, Mr. Lava Lava. Mr. Lava Lava. You know that motherfucker ain't even Jamaican. You ever seen an interview with him?
Oh, he ain't Jamaican.
You ever seen an interview with Shaggy?
Well,
He talks just like you and me.
Yeah, he talks just normal. He just,
Yeah. Like you've been fooling people this goddamn long.
He just had the one song that fooled you.
No, he tried to sing like that in all of his
wasn't me.
songs.
Shorty, you're my angel.
That ain't
You're my
him though.
darling.
That's not him. That's another dude singing. Shaggy's the one that talks like this.
Well, shit, I must have fucked up then. I just knew it.
Raekwon is the guy that sings.
Chef Raekwon?
I don't know.
Is
Anyway,
that the dude who makes those little earbud things?
I don't know.
Sponsor us.
No.
Sponsor us.
Don't sponsor us.
Number 8 was a cover. The cover of a popular country song back then. I can love you like that. All for
Man.
one. I can love you like that. Originally done by John Michael Montgomery.
They took John Michael Montgomery and just
ran with it.
Ran with his shit,
Because
bro.
they did. I swear, I can love you like that. They did another one too, if I ain't mistaken. I wonder how much money they gave John Michael Montgomery to be able to do that.
Enough.
Yeah,
But they didn't have any choice because they made way more money off of it than he did.
dude, that was back in the time because I remember the "Nobody Knows It But Me."
Right,
that was
Tony-
originally a country song.
Tony Rich project, and the first dude that
Kevin
did it was
Fowler.
Kevin Fowler.
Yeah,
No, not Kevin Fowler. Kevin.
it was Kevin Fowler.
No, sir. Kevin Fowler's the one that's it's not Fowler. Kevin Sharp.
Sharp. You're right.
Kevin Fowler is a red dirt country music dude.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Sharp, a bald headed ass dude, ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. He's
That was a jam, though.
Yeah. Number 7, Bryan Adams. Have you ever really loved a woman? I can't lie. I like Bryan Adams.
Yeah, man.
Number 6, the brother and sister duo of Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, Scream.
Oh yeah, jam.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 5, I think this was a cover. I'm not sure. Nikki French, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Wasn't that song originally done in the 80s?
That's a good question because I always thought that was like the Bangles or some shit.
Yeah, it was originally done by Bonnie Tyler in
Okay, Bonnie Tyler.
19.
I fucking need you more
I like
than
that.
ever.
I like that version a whole lot better.
That's the best.
1983 was the
That-
original.
That's like the third best cover song ever done.
Number 4, was it on the same album that yours was?
Probably.
Boys to Men, Water Runs Dry.
Yes.
Was that on the same album?
I'm almost certain that was
Okay.
on the same album.
Number 3 was also a jam, and she was fine as hell back in the day.
What's her name?
Monica.
Monica.
Monica, don't take it personal.
Jam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jam.
Number 2, absolutely a banger. Notorious B.I.G. One More Chance.
Okay.
And then number 1, I play this song in the club sometimes and people dance to it. And I'm like, y'all really shouldn't be listening. Y'all really shouldn't be dancing and partying to this depressing ass song.
What it is?
TLC Waterfalls.
That song is depressing as shit.
And people love it in the club
You know why?
because it's catchy.
Because people in the club don't know what it means.
Well, that's the same. The song with by Outkast.
Yeah. What you talking about, Miss Jackson?
No. The one that like they always played it at Skate Town, dude.
I can tell you what
The
it
way
was.
you move, roses, so
the one
fresh
where
and so clean, bombs over Baghdad.
It's basically the song, like it's one of their most popular dance songs. But
Hey
the
Ya.
whole song is just
Hey, yeah.
Is it Hey Ya?
Yeah.
It's the one that are like the thank mom and dad for staying together because we don't know how.
Yeah.
Like the whole song is just talking about divorce and breakup and all this, but it's just so done so poppy.
Quick question. Number one Outkast song. Let's go.
Song, bombs over Baghdad, easily.
Okay. Spodio de Delicious.
That's good stuff. I say bombs over Baghdad. Number
Bombs Over
one
Baghdad.
because of the beat.
So help me God. If you listen to Spodio de Delicious and don't think about motherfucking the Western Club, you ain't even listening to it. Folk just got hauled off an ambulance, right?
Yeah.
And one dude outside with his shirt off talking about, I'm Hollywood Cole. You know what I mean? Can't nobody wear Hollywood Cole.
Did you ever get a chance to grace the doors of the Western Club, Jordan?
This is the crazy thing, right? I was never old enough to go into the country club before it like shut down.
Country Club?
The
What
Western
you-
Club.
I'm sorry, the Western Club. My bad.
That's
Country
the
Club.
exact
My brain-
opposite of a country
Yeah,
club.
the exact opposite.
So
yeah.
the Western, I never went into the Western Club. I was never old enough for it shut down. But I have been in the parking lot.
Oh, everybody's been in the parking lot.
Waiting for somebody to was with somebody picking up my cousin, his
Yeah.
drunk ass after getting in a fight.
Pretty sure
from the
that
Western
I've told
Club.
this story on this podcast before, but I am 40 years old. I've never been in the Western Club.
Really?
Never been inside the Western Club.
Good.
Well, you were also like pretty far away from it most of the time.
Nope. Western Club was still popping when I was 18.
No, I'm saying you lived in like Winsboro, Rayville, huh?
But I moved over here when I was 17.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right before I turned 18, I moved over here in September, in August of, after I graduated. I was 17. I didn't turn 18 until September. But I pulled in the parking lot. Somebody convinced me to go. I pulled in the parking lot. There's 3 cop cars and an ambulance.
Of course.
I'm from a small rural town, okay? I know that when you put too many good old boys in one spot, all good old boys don't get along with other good old boys.
Negative.
And no matter what I wanted to be when I was 18 years old, deep down inside, good old boy.
Yeah.
And I was going to get my ass whipped.
Because you got a fucking mouth on
I
you.
love talking shit.
Actually, now that I think about it, the Western Club was probably the worst place to talk shit.
And I couldn't control myself. I fucking love talking shit. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
The Western Club was one of the first places I ever DJ'd at. That's where I got not my debut. My debut happened at Blue Monkey, but Western Club was,
They called you pretty regular.
yeah.
Did you have to DJ behind Chicken Ward?
No.
Oh.
But we did have like glass.
Yeah, so
Just
they
in case
couldn't.
there's
Yeah, so they couldn't throw beer bottles at you
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, I remember the funniest fucking thing that ever happened to me at the Western Club, and a lot of my friends can attest to this because they were there with me. We saw this one old girl. She was a large woman. She was a what's that fucking noise? That
Every
keeps
time the
happening?
table moves, that thing jiggles.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Oh no, it's your.
No, it's you tapping your foot and your
Oh, is that
foot's
what
on
it
your
is?
wire. Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, anyway, this old girl was
So call her what she was. She's so much as a booger.
she was quite the specimen. Let me just say that.
And she's a booger.
If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, requirements to be a woman. You know what I mean?
What?
She got to be under 300 pounds and have at least 4 teeth in her mouth.
At least.
Shout out Dirty Phil.
You know he's gonna listen, right?
That's as far as I'll go with that.
Yeah.
though.
Anyway, so this old girl was actually she was more than 280. She was a big old girl.
Yeah, but
and
you
she
know-
was having the fucking time of her life.
I bet she was. Sweating.
She was.
Some bitch smelled like Taco Bell.
Are we even halfway through your list?
No, my list is done, homie.
Yeah, his number one was Waterfalls. That's how
Yeah.
we started in on this. We
Still ain't rolled back.
No,
And we'll get
definitely
to
not.
Jordan.
We'll get there, Jordan. I
yeah,
promise.
minute.
No. Come
you
on.
Fucking your fucking 10th birthday was 3 days ago. Just shut the fuck up. Grown folk talk.
You old ass motherfucker.
Fuck you.
So this girl was having a time of her life. She was dancing on the wall. She was fucking breaking it down.
That
son.
motherfucker was on the Jeffrey.
She was breaking it down. And I wasn't even working that night. I'm literally standing there with 8, 9 of my friends drinking whiskey. And I swear on everything I love, this girl moved to the side, and there's a Mexican dude about this tall right behind her with the biggest fucking smile on his face you could possibly imagine.
He had that one.
Yeah, that I don't know what you're saying. Smile.
That one right there. That one.
Dude.
I got one question, and then we're gonna move on, Jordan.
Okay.
Would you pee on her?
I'm gonna put it to you this way: ain't enough piss in this world to cover that motherfucker. I'm just being honest. You always say be honest on your podcast, and
That so much was a haul.
she was a
What do you
2-ton.
know? It was a booger.
Hogs and boogers are kind of the same thing.
Same thing. So much so big and ugly, she scared a booger up a thorn tree backwards.
Looked like somebody set her on fire and put her out with a chain.
All right, tell me what year? What year are we?
A 2-ton honey bun.
2002.
2002.
What
Yep.
date?
October 10th.
October 10th, 2002.
Boy.
Actually, this was not long before I got into radio.
Hey, cuz, this was October of my first year of college. So I bet
2002, I was 17.
I bet I was popping that one of these,
Standing on one leg, knocking that son of a bitch out.
cleaning it, went off my hand.
So number 10, she was popping at this point. Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne.
Yep. You seen Avril Lavigne lately?
She sure was pop. Well,
Bruh.
She still looked the exact same, don't
Dude,
it?
she has aged like fine wine.
Motherfucker ain't aged a lick.
No.
She
She
still-
really hadn't. But I mean, you can tell that she's older.
The last time I saw Avril Lavigne was probably 3 years ago, so I was wondering if there was something that I had missed. But the last I saw of Avril Lavigne,
Okay. I don't know what that was about.
I do. Probably ad for midget. Boom.
Probably. Yeah, you're probably right. Here. You can put this this picture up on the screen if you
Yeah,
want.
just send it to me.
But yeah, dude, like she is. Why is it doing music? Good God. Anyway, that's what she looks like now.
This is wonderful.
Oh,
She
cool.
is aged like fine fucking wine, man.
Hey, can we pause for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
All right, pause.
Oh, you gonna make a call?
One eternity later.
All right, where we at? Next
I
song.
forgot. Next song. One of my favorites from there. Move, Bitch by
Get out
Ludacris.
the way.
Featuring Mystical and I-20.
Hey, that might
Was
have
that
been
the only song I-20 was ever in?
Probably.
I'm gonna tell you though, that's probably one of the hardest fucking verses Mystical ever let go.
Close to it.
That motherfucker was hard.
Look, as fast as he rapped on "Make 'Em Say," yeah, it was. He rapped fast as hell on that, but yeah, it was definitely.
Number 8, 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton.
Give him a dick suck. What are
you doing?
Anyway, what'd you say?
Number 8 was 1,000 Miles by Vanessa
Making my
Carlton.
way downtown, walking fast.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, that song's made a comeback,
Has it?
It's always making comebacks, bro.
but it has made a comeback amongst black males.
Wonder why?
Yeah, because it's funny. Oh, because of those dudes who were on the golf course.
No.
It
White
was
chicks.
it wasn't white chicks, but that
Yeah.
No, it
there's-
came back again recently because the dudes did a cover and they like changed it up and they were like, "I'm gonna kill you."
No, pop. He did that after it got hot, but it got hot because some dude on an app that does videos says songs that white people made that are certified bangers, and that one was one of them.
Number 7 was "Love You Better," LL Cool J.
I don't remember that
I
one.
don't remember that song.
And I was a huge LL fan.
I
back
didn't
in the
give
day.
a fuck for LL.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't.
Well, I mean, he was a New York rapper. Hang on, let me.
And I'm not an East Coast dude.
I'm not either.
My wife gets so fucking mad at me because she's from the East Coast and she be like, DMX this and DMX that. And I'm like,
Like I never liked Biggie. You know, I didn't. I've told him this multiple times. But you know, anything West Coast.
You got to think though. Now, West Coast. If I had to pick West Coast or East Coast, it's West Coast all day long. But you got to think about this too. Wu-Tang was New
See,
York.
I love Wu-Tang.
right.
DMX,
I don't.
Busta Rhymes.
I don't give a fuck about DMX. I don't like. Busta had a couple good shits, but like,
Yeah.
Lyrically wise, Busta Rhymes one of the best of all time.
But I like Wu Tang. I like 50. You know,
I didn't care for 50.
So I like some of 50 songs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right, hang on. I'm probably going to cut this out, but
number 6, Just Like a Pill, Pink.
oh yeah, Pink.
Yep.
I can't lie to you. The older I get, the more I like songs from that album.
Yeah.
They were catchy as hell, man. Where I can run just as fast as I can.
Pink's not a
To
bad
the
artist.
middle of nowhere.
Number 5, Gangsta Lovin', Eve featuring Alicia Keys.
I don't think I remember that one either.
Feel like I should know that one, but
I
I'd
don't
have
care
to
enough
hear
to
it.
pull it up.
I'd have to hear it.
I know you remember this next one because this motherfucker was everywhere. Number 4, Hot in Her,
Oh yeah.
Nelly.
Oh yeah.
God.
Nelly put that Band-Aid on his motherfucking eye and went to work on the whole world, cuz.
Dude, I at the age of 10, I heard that shit everywhere for like until I was like 16.
And that's one of the songs that you will be able to play in the club for the next 30 years. It's
Yep.
timeless. It's right up there with Back That Ass Up and
Yep.
Get Low and Salt Shaker and all that.
Oh, you said Juvie.
Yeah.
Juvie?
Number 3, Complicated, Avril Lavigne.
We were just talking about
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne. Yep, absolutely. So she has two songs in the top 10.
Yep. At this point, she did.
Awesome.
Number 2, Dilemma by Nelly
Oh, yeah.
featuring Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland.
Rowland.
But I know they never need. Never I can take no more. Keep me running back to you.
Yes, sir.
Nailed it.
So I'm going to see if you can tell me the song for number 1.
Hot something, move something,
Number
shake your
1,
tail feather.
it was by Kelly Clarkson.
Okay, it was either Breakaway, Since You've Been Gone, Miss Independent, or A Moment Like This.
Well, pick one. You don't get to give 4 fucking answers.
Since You've Been Gone.
Nope, it was A Moment Like This.
Damn it.
It was one of them.
No, I had just gotten into radio at that point, and I remember that whole first album that she's just won American Idol at that point. You okay over there? Oh yeah, you got the work done, didn't you?
Yeah.
That
It's
cold
not like-
that cold hit that.
No, the cold didn't hit. I can just feel it's like swelling up. I
Yeah.
had a tooth removed yesterday.
Don't
It's the
nobody
first
care.
time.
Don't look at the fuck camera and tell them. Don't nobody care.
And it didn't hurt.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Give a fuck.
Fuck you, man. Dude, have you had a tooth removed before? Just
Yeah.
curious.
Yes, I have.
So it didn't hurt.
When I was a
at
little
all.
kid, I had a mouth like a fucking alligator gar. They couldn't even. They couldn't even give me fucking braces till they pulled like 18 motherfucking teeth.
Shit.
I had a tooth growing under my tongue.
Oh,
bitch.
that is going to be the name of the episode right there. When I was a little kid. When I was a little kid.
I had a mouth like an alligator gar.
I
That's
had
what
a
a F.
mouth.
Mouth.
That's a mouth.
An alligator gar.
So the thing was, when I had it, having it pulled, nothing hurt. Having it pulled out didn't hurt. The aftermath didn't hurt. It still doesn't hurt. But hearing the resonate of in my fucking skull
That
of
motherfucker-
him twisting that shit, I was like,
That's so I'm one of them motherfuckers that if you're gonna pull my tooth, we go with night night.
Yeah. That was
no,
the same way with me.
I didn't have any of that.
I'm going night night.
He just
Yeah.
all he did was just stick the needle,
I
numb
am-
it, and then
I am so traumatized by going to the fucking dentist that I almost have to get on gas just to get my teeth clean.
really.
When I was a little kid, I had a mouth like an alligator gar,
Mouth. You had a mouth.
right? I just told you they had to pull damn near every fucking tooth I had
didn't
just
know
to
it
put on
traumatized
braces
you
on the
that
other.
bad. Shit.
Yeah, cuz.
See, that's like I don't particularly like going to the doctor, but I've always liked going to the dentist.
Nope.
I know
ain't
it's
walking-
weird.
I know why Jordan likes to go to the dentist.
I ain't walking in the dentist office right now, and the smell make me fucking get. I just start shaking. I'm like, but I'm better now. Over, with as far as teeth cleaning is going, they got to do anything else to me. It's night, Kyle.
Yeah, I agree. I'm right there with you. I know why Jordan likes going to the dentist
Tell
office. You seen some of the women that work in dentist offices these days?
Not really. I got one dentist office I go to, and they ain't.
Dimes.
I'm not telling you they
You
boogers,
ain't-
but they ain't.
You ain't wrong, Warren.
Bruh, dimes. Look, I'm just saying, if you got a booty in scrubs, You got a booty.
Dude, scrub, like women in scrub.
Anyway.
Always just look good.
Why keep looking over your shoulder, Jordan?
Yeah, why you doing that, Jordan?
Transition.
What? Transition. So, you ever fuck somebody in a weird place? Not a weird
Great
place in their body.
Man, that was a hell of a transition.
Yeah, you're welcome. Not a weird place in their body, but like a weird place, like as in a place. You ever fucked a girl in an ear hole?
No, but I got a buddy who really wants to shoot his load up a girl's nose.
I thought you
I don't know why he, dude.
I'm looking.
Trust me, I'm just as confused as you are.
I'm looking for an armpit.
I mean, I've given a girl a slick leg before.
But
Maybe I share too much with you fucking people.
A little bit.
yeah, that
Sometimes.
was a or maybe you don't share enough.
Maybe I just don't stare a damn thing ever again.
Enlighten me. What's a slick leg?
That's whenever she
He's
won't.
fucking the crease of the leg.
Anyway,
What the fuck just?
I don't know what just happened, but apparently, did they catch that on camera?
Did y'all see that shit?
Anyway, no,
That ain't the first time he's
That's-
put that hand out to that side.
that's whenever you're dating a girl, she won't give you none, so you wait till she falls asleep and you rub it against her leg. I swear to God, I just heard somebody in there go, "Hell yeah!"
I did the same. I heard somebody say, "Oh hell yeah," in the other room. So somebody in there done had a slick leg before.
I'm pretty sure that was Alexis said that shit.
Okay, so now we know where she got a slick leg.
No, I've never done that.
Jordan went with, "I'm caught."
And I'm done. And boom goes down. What?
You rubbed your dick on a chick while she was asleep.
Yeah,
He said, "Now that you put it like that sounds weird."
it does sound a little weird. It's not like I got off or anything, man. Come on,
But
calm
you
down.
her
said you
leg
gave her a
gets slick.
slick leg.
Don't worry about that. You worry about your own fucking business. How about that? Worry about your own goddamn business. Let me worry about mine. You worry about yours.
That's your business.
This will be the first episode that goes viral.
It'll be the first episode that's recorded. Fucking camera
As
looking
soon
him
as you-
straight between the eyeballs.
As soon as you said that shit, I looked to make sure that the fucking thing was recorded.
I do that one time, and y'all ain't never gonna let me forget it, are you? Now, now shut the fuck up and answer my question. You ever done it in a weird place?
Yeah.
Like where?
Church parking lot,
Okay.
not in a car.
Front porch.
Your own front porch?
Hell yeah.
You're just knocking that motherfucker out on the front porch?
Lights on. Woke up next morning, clothes scattered all over the goddamn front yard. That ain't really weird for me. It's probably weird for somebody that drove by though.
I caught somebody fucking in the mall bathroom once. Because apparently they didn't have locks on the doors then. And I had to.
Let me ask you a question.
All right.
And I want an honest answer.
Okay.
Do you think that before they got started, they stuck their hand out like this here and drug it down that carpet wall before they went in there?
Damn right. Everybody does.
And then shit.
So funny story. I'm in the mall. I'm shopping for clothes. I got a boo-boo.
All right.
Bad. So I go, that hallway to the mall is like 8 miles long.
That's right.
Like it takes a while to get there.
You get carpet burn if you kept your hand on
Oh,
it the whole
absolutely.
time.
Yeah, you can't. So I'm doing a nice little jog to the bathroom, even though it's hard to run fast whenever you're squinching your butt cheeks.
Do the hustle.
I was going to, as soon as I came in, I heard them. They were getting after it.
Oh,
And they was vocal.
Yes.
They was getting the turn.
Well, I mean, they weren't like swinging from the fucking lamp or swinging from the walls or anything. Like they were, you could tell something was going down. I don't think they heard me come in.
Could you hear the?
Yeah, I heard the macaroni is stirring.
Oh, okay.
So I go in, and at that point, I had to shit so fucking bad, I didn't care. So all I was hoping.
Well, you wasn't going in the stall with them anyway.
No, well, I didn't think I was, Matthew. Let me finish my story.
How about that?
So all I cared about was that I didn't end up, because I was going in the first stall I seen. There wasn't no. Let me figure out which one they're in so that I could ask them. Hey, I'm fixing to drop a humongous fucking, deuce.
You won't talk about kill a mood. Worm sat down and shit a pile of dog, couldn't jump over.
No, I
Killed the mood, man.
Now you want to talk about mood killers? The one that I picked was the one they were in.
Why do you? All right, if you go,
Why didn't they lock it?
That's my question.
The lock they didn't. I guess their lock was broke. I don't know.
No, they was too horned up. They were like, I don't give a fuck at this point.
Yeah.
Then
But,
you got to go toward the door instead of the fucking walls.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: there wasn't much room for the man to be in there.
Oh, no.
Yep, she was a big old gal.
He had a booger hemmed up.
Oh, that booger had him hemmed up more than two. But I slung that fucking door open. I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't never seen somebody look so surprised in their fucking life.
Worm flung that door open, and that old boy crawled from between her ass cheeks. Hey, fella, we in here.
Occupied, motherfucker.
Come back with a search warrant. God damn.
Oh my god.
That man was in there. Was he standing on one leg?
I was all.
FBI, open up!
No, he had her bent over, and I opened the door, and
I got a question. Could you see her on both sides of him?
I don't want to think about it, Matthew.
No, you don't have a choice but to think about it anymore, son. You brought it up. You walked in on two people bucking in the mall. He was trying to get some pecan land pussy.
Pecan land pussy. No,
I can't believe I just said that. Hell.
he didn't really seem too phased. She looked really surprised though.
He wasn't phased a bit, but she looked really big.
She sure did. But no,
Did he have her shirt pulled up, one of them hanging out?
fuck it, god damn it. No, I don't remember that. All I know is that I opened the door, I said I'm sorry, and then I went into the stall next to him and took the most glorious shit I've ever had. I don't think they finished because they left right after that.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay.
They left not long
Because
after
my
that.
next question was, if they were still next door running them flip-flops, was you sitting on the shit or blowing?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. There wasn't no turning back at that point.
No, was you? I just wondered if you was sitting there blowing ass and tugging at it at the same time, listening to her.
Oh God. I just know that unless that old boy was packing, he wasn't doing nothing for her.
Wait, was he a little bitty fella?
He was a pretty skinny guy.
Chances are he had somebody's had a rod, bud.
Yeah, there is a thing out there that if you're tall and skinny, you got a kickstand.
Or if you're 4'9", you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got
Shout
a
out
hog
Kevo.
leg. I wasn't gonna call it a name.
Who? Oh, Kev.
Shout out,
I don't
Kevin.
care. I'll tell him, get that damn thing away from me. Don't put that Gila monster around me. So the reason I asked that is, of course, I have a news story about it. So a married couple was arrested Sunday evening for allegedly engaging in a lewd activity in a sidewalk cafe. Guess where it was?
Jacksonville, Florida.
No, this was
Florida.
It was Florida. They don't say exactly where.
Pensacola.
It was Freakville.
Freak.
St. Petersburg.
Same.
Same shit, yeah.
So Ryan Cook, 29, and Kimberly Morey, 27, were at Jube's Bar in downtown St. Petersburg when the disorderly conduct occurred. According to a witness, Cook placed his hand up his wife's dress and touched her private parts, which caused a disturbance and a breach of peace.
Put his hand on her booger.
Morey was charged for allowing her husband to place his hand up her dress and engage in sexual conduct. The arrest affidavits do not identify the witness who fingered the frisky couple. Wait, what?
Oh,
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. I got to reread that.
No, that's a pun. They did that on purpose.
Okay. All right. Arrest affidavits do not identify the witness who fingered the freak. Okay. So pointed at. Okay. I got it. That's not what I was.
That was good.
No, they did that on purpose.
They
was
were
good,
both
though. That was
charged with
good.
disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor, and possession of an open container, bottles of Captain Morgan.
Oh, shit.
What?
I didn't know what kind of open container come in fingering in the ballroom. But
During a court appearance on Monday, Cook and Maury pleaded no contest to the charges. A judge adjudicated. I feel like a fucking idiot whenever I do that.
It's okay.
Them guilty and fined them each $500. The couple was subsequently freed from the county jail.
so it cost them $1,000 to do it in public.
Yeah.
$1,000 to get fingered.
Motherfucker.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Dude.
I finger blasted so many people in the damn Tinseltown, it ain't even funny.
Dude posted his mugshot at his fucking profile picture and went, totally worth it.
The bad thing is, you will look at this guy.
Every room at the old studio.
I guarantee you, the exact way you just said that guy definitely said it.
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
And St. Petersburg, I thought, was a lot
Hell
closer
yeah, brother.
to Jacksonville than it's not.
Yeah. His wife sure ain't a looker, though. Ew.
She's something that rhymes with looker. A booker.
Yeah,
What was your weirdest place?
never asked.
Yeah, I told y'all right out
front
the
porch.
fucking gate.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Porch light on. Woke up next morning, clothes all over the porch.
It's kind of boring, Matt.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You got a better one?
Probably not.
Every single room at the old studio. Just so he has to be like, oh, fuck. In my office? Yes, in your office.
You didn't have an office.
Your office.
Probably on his desk, in his chair.
That's okay.
Trey poured the
remember-
fucking coals to
You
Jordan.
just
right
remember
there.
one fucking thing. Your office here does not have a lock on it.
Yet. I'm going to put one on that motherfucker right now.
I am as soon as we leave here.
as soon as
Believe that. Why does that bother? Honestly, dude, that does not bother me at all. Hey, well, you don't sit on that bed when you fucked on it. So,
okay. Gets a bowl of cereal.
yeah. I mean, who gives a shit?
Motherfucker, I've been to an apartment when I was 18. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every apartment when I was 18 had a futon,
You ever?
AKA a fuckton.
Yeah. You ever stayed at a hotel? Ever?
I wonder if anybody's had sex in there.
Yeah. People go to hotels to fuck.
If you ever see on Facebook, right, you go on Marketplace, you scroll through and it says slightly used couch, that means only been fucked on twice.
Only been fucked on a handful of times.
Slightly fucked chair.
Lots and lots of finger blasting going on. I love that phrase, by the way, finger blasting.
Lightly loved.
There was one
As
on
it were.
Facebook Margin that was lightly squirted on.
That's a whole nother story that we ain't gonna get into today.
Gently squirted on.
That was a mirror.
Anyway, y'all have a good one. We're out on squirting. We're out.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all be good. Bye.